Okay, behave. Okay. I'm doing my favorite thing, baby. I'm doing my tarot reading. So, hey, behave. No, you don't need to. I'm trying to fix the camera because I need to charge my battery. Okay, so tarot cards are 3-card pull, and I'm trying to get them all out. And the pendulum is 1 question. So if anybody wants a tarot card reading, Alex, go ahead and go, baby.
I want mine to read again.
I have to read yours after, baby. Remember I told you. I do yours after. I don't do yours online.
I don't care.
I need to pull up my thingy while I'm waiting.
So there's someone already here.
Mm-hmm.
Already? How?
Well, anytime you put up anything dealing with tarot, everybody pops in.
That's what she said. Oh, no, that's what he said. I wonder if I type in... Oh, they're gone.
Well, normally if it's Jake, his internet sometimes drops because he's in the Netherlands. Or it's my other friend, Bud. His does sometimes too. I just hope from what just happened earlier, I didn't lose nobody because that was horrendous. And I apologize. But if anybody wants a tarot or a pendulum, just let me know. Starting off with the 3-card spread and then the pendulum. You just ask 1 question and just let me know which one you want first.
If anyone was in part of that group, we'll have a curse.
No, I'm not putting curses on anybody right now.
I will.
Alex, no, because you're going to have to pay it forward, and I'm not in the mood because my tooth is already hurting.
Don't care. Me and Nicholas will take care of it. Hi,
So whoever's in the group right now, if you want a tarot card reading, just let me know.
Please do.
I'm really good at it.
Not just that, she's better at anyone else.
And it is for free. I always do free tarot card readings.
Unless you want to pay us, then that's okay.
No, I don't take money. I always do free tarot cards because for my gift, I never charge. Because I feel like I'm going to get karma if I charge for my gifts. You're just going to sit and watch me and not ask a question? Do what? Who's coming towards you in love? You're a Pisces female. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All righty. Okay, first card I draw is death. Now, I'll go ahead and tell you how I do my tarot for you, sweetheart. I do my tarot very different. What I do is I read the full definition of the tarot, and then I tell you what the spirits that are around me after I read the unit, so they're not sitting there just like, what does that card mean? Because like I tell you, I pulled death card, and people are automatically like, oh my God, that's a looming card. But death also means new beginnings and different things like that. So that's why I would like to go ahead and tell you the whole meaning of it and the whole definition, because I have like a whole facade of it. All right, so that's a major arcana. All right, so death. And it's upright. And this is your past, okay? So that means end of cycle, beginning, change, metamorphosis. So that's good. All right. Okay. Upright. Transformation, endings, change, transition, letting go, release. Okay, here we see Death riding a beautiful white horse while holding up a black flag with a white pattern. It is portrayed as a living skeleton, the bones being the only part of the human body existing after death. He wears armor, which gives him his invincibility, signaling that no one can destroy death. The white horse that he rides stands for purity, as death purifies everyone. Beneath him, all classes of humans lie in the dirt. A king and a pauper, meant to remind us that death does not differentiate between class, race, and gender.
Be like death, he just doesn't care.
Yes, be like death. Another meaning is that you're going to go through a major change, transition, or transformation. The old version of you needs to die to allow the new you to be created. This can be a scary time for you because you may be unsure of what will happen in the future. Even if you are scared, you should welcome the change because you are opening the door to new life events. Death can also mean that you need to let go of any unhealthy attachments that you have in your life that is an important part of your life. So, learning to keep moving forward is one of the lessons death teaches us. Upright love meaning changes in relationships, changes in romantic life, ending relationship. Upright career meaning. Now, I always give the full enchilada, not just a little bit. Job transition, career transition, leaving unfulfilling career. Upright financial meaning. Financial loss, adapting to financial loss, change view of money loss. Remember, this is your past one I'm doing right now. Death care. Death tarot card love meaning upright. When it comes to love and relationships, a death tarot card love meaning can indicate being stuck in an emotional dynamics that are no longer working. If you are already in a relationship, for the relationship to continue, you must learn to embrace change. Sometimes this card can also indicate that you may want to end the relationship, especially if it hasn't been going well. It is important to remember that all doors that close with the Death Tarot card open another. While death may be difficult to accept in a love tarot reading, transformations for one partner or another may be what is needed to help both individuals grow. It is also important to remember that the card or suggestions or are suggestions that you have the choice to either accept and welcome your relationship's transformations or let go. While internally scary, the transformations that Death Tarot card can bring to love can also be positive in less stressful terms. It can also be the coming of a new era, such as an engagement. If you are not in a relationship, the Death Tarot card love meaning can instead point to beliefs, attitudes, or behaviors that you're currently shedding that can help you develop healthier, stronger relationships. Career meaning upright death. If you are considering a career change, the upright death card can signal that you should take the plunge and now act now. You have been through a period of apathy, disinterest, and frustration at your current job, and you should now take the this decisive action events and may enforce you to take a change. You may be clinging to your current path because it offers stability, certainty, and safety, but you are in otherwise unhappy or feeling unchallenged. There is much more to lose than your comfort. Often, when one door closes, another one opens. Embrace the shifts occurring right now and dive in. Finances, meaning upright death. Losses and signaled by Death Tarot, meaning that you may unfortunately be dealing with the loss in your financial resources. This period can also be an indicator to transform in how you handle your relationship with your money and what you value. The lessons you learn from this time can lead to practical changes when it comes to managing your resources, as well to spiritual changes in knowing what is truly important to you. Okay, yes, good news. So, what that means from your past is that you had a lot of growth going on. So, as you have a lot of change going on, if you weren't in a relationship then, or if you were, you have a lot of change going on. So, as you have a lot of change going on, if you weren't in a relationship then, or if you were, Yeah, I'll get to you here in a little bit, sweetie. I'm doing Faith, and I'll get to Miriam, and then I'll get to you, Dawn, okay? So I'm trying to go in the order that I receive people asking questions, so I try to keep it in that order so I don't lose nobody. Okay, cool. Um, from that, Faith, um, so you were struggling at that time. So through all that struggling through your past, it's like you were getting prepared. So if you were single back at that time, like from the time frame, um, because like with death, it doesn't really give you. You're welcome, Don. It doesn't give like a significant age frame for me, but from the spirits, it could have been like a few months ago. It could have been like last year. Um, but with everything that's kind of like centering around it, um, I would say probably maybe that with everything singling around like your spiritual growth, um, you being single, and then, having like the attitude changing and everything else. And maybe that, you're coming into maybe meeting someone that's possibly good for you. Then it was probably like a few months ago. And so with all that coming in, it's like everything starts falling into place. Hello, Bill. Um, so with all that falling into place for you, that means, everything starts lining up like with the numbers. So like astrology and tarot seems to fall in the same line. So there's always sequences. They always have sequence. Yeah, as soon as I'm done, because I got to finish up Faith, and then I'm going to go into getting Miriam, and then I'm going to get Dawn, and then I can get to you, sweetie, okay? So let's go ahead and get to your future one, which is Knight of Cups, and it's up. So let's get your Knight of Cups up. Face up. And everybody, I'll go ahead since everybody's in here. I normally give the full reading so everybody knows what the meaning of the cards are. Because a lot of tarot card readers, they don't give you the full definition of your cards. They just look at the cards and just tell you what they mean. Like, oh, this is what the spirits tell me, and tell me your birthday, and blah, blah, blah. Me, when I give tarot card readings, I read you the full definition of the card, and then I tell you what I feel and what I get out of the card and what I feel that is going to happen for you. And I give 3 cards and 1 question. And then if I have enough time, then I go back to the person if they're still in here, and then I let them maybe ask another question if I'm not too goopy. Because the more I read, I spend my energy sometimes. So depending on how much energy I have and how many people I can get to, that's what I typically do, because when I give the full definition of the card, I feel that it helps the person get more personalized to their reading. And then they feel that, they understand the reading more better and it's more adequate for them. So now we're in your present Faith, okay, with the Knight of Cups. This is your present tense right now, okay? Okay. Following the heart, idealist, and romantic. Okay. This is your present. Since you're asking about love, this falls right in that cusp right there. All right. The Knight of Cups is a card which depicts a young knight who is glorious riding a white horse. They're both on white horses. While at the same time holding a cup as if he is a messenger of a certain sort. Unlike the Knight of Wands or the Knight of Swords, this particular one isn't charging along with his horse. He's instead moving slowly forward, which provides the entire setting of overall impression of peace and calmness. This horse is known to represent one's drive, energy, and power. The horse color is white, which is a well-known symbol of spirituality, light, and purity, which that is actually pretty good. Upright Knight of Cups meaning. The truth is that the Knight of Cups is the most feminine amongst all the knight cards. Knight cards in the tarot. It's important to note, though, that this doesn't even slightly suggest that he is any less of unworthy of a knight. It implies that he is in proper touch with his emotions and his intuition, and that he uses them for his own well-being and during his many romance and seduction quests. He is usually quite attractive and charming to others, regardless of their gender. Oh, whoa, Casanova. When faced with an actual decision, the Knight of Cups is going to listen to his heart, regardless of whether this is actually a logical choice or not. Oh, that's not good. Um, he can also manifest as an event or a person is in your life or at a part of your own self. He appears as a messenger, and with him, he carries an invitation or an arrival of something or someone which is going to have a certain emotional benefit for you. That is good. As a knight, he is also charged with taking the gifts of his suit and bringing it outward into the world. He therefore can he can therefore also represent the undertaking of some project with significant emotional or creative value for you. Okay. Upright Knight Tarot Love Meaning. Romance is coming your way with the Knight of Cups Tarot Love Meaning. This person is very much in love with the idea of love and goes out of their way to show it. Sometimes, though, this person goes a bit way too far in the pursuit of true love. So much so that they have a rather unrealistic expectations of perfect partners and perfect relationships. Without a gentle dose of reality, they can go from lover to lover, leaving a string of broken hearts simply because each finally showed their own human flaws. Beware of approaching your romances with this attitude. Try and enjoy things in the moment and keep the real world in sight as you go on your quest for love. Okay, I know what that means. I'll get to that point in a minute. Knight of Cups reversal meaning. We don't want to read that. We're not in reverse. Okay, I need to give you a definition now. Okay, so you're a Casanova, sweetie. You are my little Casanova, baby girl. Okay. You're going to meet someone, and you're going to meet someone very soon. But you need to be careful because you're going to get attached, and you're going to get attached so hardcore to where you're possibly going to smother them to death. And it might get so far to where they're going to probably want to run from you. So you're going to want to be careful. Then if they run from you, it's probably going to hurt you. And then you're going to bounce from relationship to relationship to relationship, because sometimes as females, when we get hurt, we tend to do that. And that stems from a video I just had earlier where I made a boo-boo. But we're not going there. I'll deal with a video later for that one. But we women don't need to make mistakes like that, because honestly, that's how we degrade ourselves and we devalue ourselves. We need to hold ourselves up and not make mistakes like that. We need to respect ourselves. We need to sit there. We need to respect our men, and we need to respect ourselves, because honestly, doing that to ourselves, we're devaluing ourselves. And we need to love our men, yes, but we don't need to cling so tight that we smother them. You know, love them, yes. Pamper them, yes. Let them know that we appreciate them. Most certainly, hell yes. But don't do it so much to where they're like, bitch, get off me. You know what I mean? Because they're just going to be like, ugh. They're going to want to swat us like a fly. And definitely balance is good, because it's like, you know, lining your chakras and everything. So me being a Scorpio and my husband's a Pisces, trust me, I know what I'm talking about. And him being a Pisces, and I'm going to warn you ahead up, a Pisces and balance, they embody every horoscope. He can actually go from being a Pisces to a Scorpio. He can go to being a Pisces to a Taurus. He can go from a Pisces to a Leo. And I'm like, why? And it trips me out, because I was wondering, because he's normally a sweetheart, but I'm like, how the fuck did you turn into a piranha? I'm like, you're not supposed to have teeth like that. You're supposed to be a nice, you're supposed to be a dolphin. You're not supposed to be a fucking shark week. I'm like, holy fucking shit. I go to pet you and hug you, and I thought it was like Free Willy. It's like fucking Killer Shamu. And I'm like, I'm like, back up. So Pisces, I didn't know that until I read a horoscope article, and I was like, because I do a lot of reading, a lot of research, because me being a witch, and I dive deep into astrological stuff, and then I dive deep into my tarot. I like doing tons of research, and that's what a lot of people don't understand. I read a lot, and people think I don't read a lot. I do. I'm a nerd. I read tons of shit. So when I say I do my research, I really do. And when I found that out about him and I showed it to him, he's like, that explains my mood swings. And I'm like, yeah, you're going through menopause. He's like, shut up. So I'm like, you're going through menopause with me. And he's like, damn it. So it made sense. And so now we know why he's like that. And he kind of can temperament it, but he and I, we totally, we match each other because we're so much alike at times. And then people see us because he's really quiet and calm and demure, and I'm over here all hyper and crazy, and they're just like, y'all don't match. And I'm like, yeah, we do. Oh, I'm buffering. My internet's being stupid. Give it a minute. My internet over here, we have stupid freaking FBI for some reason being stinking over here, and I don't know why. Let me see if my Wi-Fi got better. For some reason, my Wi-Fi, okay, it's medium now. I talk about the freaking FBI and then goes back to medium. But yeah. Scorpio and Pisces are a really good match. Later on, I might go ahead and start doing the compatibility charts on here. And if people want to know about them, let me know in the comments. Once I get moved, I'll go ahead and do the compatibility charts in another video so they can know like their horoscopes. If they really get into it, they want to know their horoscopes compatibility. I can do the charts for that and let them know. All right, sweetie. What?
Attack the deal.
My cat's attacking my son. Okay, sweetie, you got Ace of Pentacles upside down. Okay. Let me get the familiar. My son's cat. Okay, so we got Ace of Pentacles upside down. Let me know when you're going to grab your baby. You got him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is your future now. Miss Goozy. Okay, Pentacles. And we got the Ace. And it didn't give me no other information but that. So your finances and everything wasn't tied to that one. Just your love life on your presence. So the Ace of Pentacles, this is going to be your future presence on that one. So the Ace, we have King, Queen, Page. Opportunity, prosperity, new venture. Wait, no. I fudged up. That was up. We are in reverse. I messed up. Okay. Missed chances. Sacredy. Yeah, sacredy. Defiancy, instability, stinginess, and bad investment. Ooh, girl. Okay. Not good. Okay, so the reason why you get these is so you can fix it. That's a good thing about readings. You can always fix it. Okay? Though the Ace of Pentacles usually heralds an opportunity of some sort that would lead to great gains, to see it reversed can mean that this may be a poor investment, requiring much more resources than you had initially reserved, or alternatively, you might be missing your chance. When one gets a reversed Ace of Pentacles, it may mean that they are about to face hard financial times, as well as a lot of elusive opportunities at this time. You may be advised against taking large financial risk and to think all your choices, though, when you are given a deal. It may also be a good time for an individual.
Mine.
That's your brother's. Individual to seek advice from others and avoid making rush decisions since the time isn't just right. It would be a good time for one to jump. It wouldn't be a good time for one to jump into a new job or business opportunity, especially if the main motivation for joining is to pursue prospects for a higher financial gain. It may just be an illusion that can lead to your downfall. Okay, so remember that. Reverse love meaning loss of emotional stability, money issues in relationship. Reverse career meaning missed work opportunities, invested in wrong career. Reverse financial meaning sacredity, bad financial decisions. Tarot love meaning reversed. The reverse Ace of Pentacles tarot love meaning can suggest that a relationship that once gave you a sense of stability may instead be making you feel anxious and vulnerable. Remember what I told you about the clinginess, okay? There may be concerns about financials that are creeping into the relationship, which can make the two of you feel unstable, which in most relationships, that's normally what can cause relationships to fall apart is finances. That is typical. That's something that can't be helped. That heralds most of the time a lot of bad issues is finances. That's just something that can't be avoided. Sometimes this can be elevated with an honest discussion and game plan moving forward. Other times, the material or practical worries that you are dealing with can be temporarily and solved with some careful budgeting, which is very true. If you are not in a relationship, be wary of people that seem selfish, greedy, or willing to take advantage of you. Amen. This card can also simply signal missed romantic opportunities. Career meeting. Did you feel like you missed your chance to get that promotion you've been coveting? There is likely some sort of feeling of instability or missed opportunities with reverse Ace of Pentacles. You may not feel like you're doing well in your job, and you may be paranoid about getting fired for poor performances. Some of this may be an imposter syndrome, but some concerns may be real. You'll need to be taking a realistic look at yourself. You may be also feeling as though you haven't spent your time wisely. You made some bad decisions in your career path. You haven't invested in your career that has brought you material and emotional rewards. It's not too late to change that. Think more about what you'd like to do. Financial meaning. If you haven't been focusing or looking at your financials recently, now may be the time. Poor planning may have meant that you may tongue-tied that you have made some bad financial decisions. This can be a time of that word secrecy for you. You'll have to learn how to pinch pennies in order to make it through. At worst, this can indicate a financial emergency and may not be ready for you. Okay. Oh, this is for Faith, sweetie. Okay. I'll get to you soon, Jay and Jocelyn. I can get to you next because I got to get to Miriam, Dawn, and then Nana, Bill. Then I can get to Jocelyn and Jay. So I'm trying to go in the order that I receive everybody, and I got to finish up with Faith. After I finish up with Faith, then I'm trying to go in the order that I receive everybody because I feel that's only fair. Because I don't want to take people out of place because that would just be plain rude. So I try to be fair as possible because I pride myself on being a sweetheart. So I try my best. I try. I have a temper, but I try to be a sweetheart. My temper only rises when it's pushed, but I tend to be a sweetie. Tend to be. Unless provoked. But I try not to be provoked. Try. Okay, Faith. So pretty much what's going on, sweetie? Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it, Jay. What's gonna happen, sweetie, is the person that you're gonna be with, or even if you're not gonna be with, okay, you're really gonna need to take some soul searching time. And just like any relationship, you guys are gonna have to work together. Okay. It's gonna have to be a lot of work. It's not gonna be something solved overnight. You guys are gonna have to understand that the relationship's not made out of money. A relationship is between two people. That you two are what's gonna be the beginning of the relationship. It's not gonna be about money. Money helps a relationship because you build, your relationship together. You build a home, you build a life, yes. But, at the end of the day, if you don't have all that, you can easily get an apartment and you can easily just survive. Surviving and being in love. I would much rather survive and have the love of my life. And hey, so you're gonna have to seriously work at it. Yeah, you can. I have a few others in front of you, sweetheart, and I will get to you. Just be patient. I'm finishing up Faith right now, and I got, I think, 6 more in front of you, I think. But I will get to you, okay? I will not forget you if you stay in here or if you come back. I will get to you, I promise, okay? So long as you stay at it, Faith, and you work at it in the relationship, it will work at it, and you guys don't give up on each other. That's the main thing, is you have to have solidarity in any relationship, because it's one thing my husband and me, we still work at it. And like I tell him, one day money may be gone, and I would much rather have trade, because of me having Native American roots. I have Cherokee and Blackfoot in me. So I would much rather have people have honorable trade than currency, because sometimes I dislike currency, because there's so many wars with currency. So that's a whole nother topic. So, and then with your financials, like I tell my mom, and I'm going to tell you, do something you enjoy. If there's a career that you really like and you want to get involved in, invest in that. Because honestly, what the cards are saying, there's a career that you're meant to fall into, that there's something that you really, really like that you haven't fell into, but there's something that you are meant to do, that if that's what you want to do, that there's a job there for you. That's what you need to do, because you haven't fell into it yet, but you need to. Because, now if you do it, you can fall into that job, but you haven't done it yet. But if you wait too long in the future, you're going to be unhappy, and the finances are going to be rocky, and you were going to want to take that chance, but it's going to be very hard for you. So it's going to be kind of like tipping your toe in the water. So it's going to be very hard for you. So it's one of those ones, if there's a career that you can get into now that's your dream career and you can invest in it, then yeah, I have other people in front of you, sweetheart, and I don't even know how to pronounce your name. That's like a Russian name or something like that. So I don't even know. But I have other people in front of you. So yeah, I can get to you if you're willing to wait, because I have other people in front of you, sweetie. So yeah, I'll definitely get to you, sweetie. I have other people up in front of you, and I'm finishing up face reading right now, and I'm almost done. And if you can come back in, if you want to wait, it's up to you, but I will get to you. Okay? If you guys want to do like, well, I can answer that one as soon as I'm done. I could probably do a pendulum reading after I'm done with some of my other tarot card readings or my other pendulum readings, depending on what everybody else wants. Because I have other people in front of you, sweetie, and I don't skip. So, like I said, I will get back to you, okay? All right, Faith. So that's your reading, sweetie. And I hope you're happy with it. And you can always check back with me for future readings. And if I have more time after I get to everybody, if you want to ask another question, you're more free to do it, okay? All right. All right, Miriam, if you're still here, sweetie, you can ask your question. Ugh. Frickin' shirt. Sponsored by Pepsi. I'm doing a freaking powwow with my cards. Almost flew a card at my face. Holy hell. Miriam, you still into hizzy? Calling Miriam, Paige and Miriam, come down to the front row. The price is right. Ask your question. Tell me you didn't leave, girl. No, I noticed you, sweetie. I'm trying to go down the line of people that came in. So I'm asking Miriam, and if she don't ask her question, I'm giving her a certain amount of time. Okay, let's see. Okay, it was Miriam. And then, okay, Dawn. Dawn, are you still here? If you're here, Dawn, the price is right. Come on down, Dawn. It's Miriam and Dawn. Hey, Phantom. Okay, Dawn, ask your question, Dawn. What is your question, sir? Ask away. Please ask. Price is right. Come on down. Just don't kill me with it. How will my financial life be for this upcoming week? Okay. Remember, I give you past, present, and future. I am crazy, y'all. People have told me I can be a comedian. Even though in my earlier video, it was going good for a whole minute. Then it went, pew! Went south. Real south. And went to hell. Woo! Boy, did it go to hell. Saved myself. Be gone, demon. Man, I thought I was possessed by a demon for a whole hot minute. All right. I shuffled the cards and let's see. Now, love life might pop up. Everything. I do read the whole entire enchilada. Yeah, I do free readings because, like I said, I never charge for my gift. So I feel that it's giving back to the community. I feel the gods and goddesses gave me a gift. So I do it for free. And plus, if it's not 100%, on the dot, because sometimes the spirit's like fucking with me. And they're like, we're going to fuck with her. And we're going to throw her a fucked up wishbone. And I'm like, motherfuckers. So I also, want to, be fair, because I know some people, they start from $20 and then shoot up the ramp, like 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and then more. And I'm like, ooh, y'all some crazy. Ooh. I'll do you a quick pendulum because since it's a really quick question, I can easily just do you a quick pendulum and that'd be a quick one. Okay, sweetheart? So since I'm skipping people and I'm going to get shot. Okay, dude. We got you a king of pendulums right off the bat, Dawn, okay? And it's upright. So let's do king of pendulums. Okay. Whoops, we're on pentacles. Not pentacles. All right. Pentacles, king of pentacles. And we are upright. Okay, this is past. Abundance, prosperity, and security. We're on a good start, Dawn. We're on a good start, buddy. All right. So we have abundance, prosperity, security, ambition, safe, kind, partiality, you're partial, protective, businessman, provider, sensual, you're sensual. I'm messing with you. It actually says sensual. I'm not kidding. And you're reliable. Okay. The King of Pentacles refers to a man of high ambition, satisfaction, there we go, and worldly success. The King of Pentacles is sitting on a throne that is adorned with vines and bull carvings, and the robe that he is wearing is embroidered with many images of grapevines. He looks sophisticated and regal. He is also surrounded by different types of plants, vines, and flowers, which depicts this king's attainment, a materialistic success. He holds a scepter in his right hand and the coin with the pentacle engraved on it in his left hand. The castle can be seen behind him, which is a symbol of his determination and effort. So you have like very strong determination and ambition, and even in your past it shows that you have this. So it's showing that in your past that you have a lot of good stuff going for you. So far so good. When we meet the King of Pentacles, we feel immediately his regal and his generous presence. He is a provider and a protector, for under his care is a flourishing and an abundant kingdom where its citizens are prosperous and encouraged to grow. He is naturally responsible and reliable, and through the wisdom granted to him by his suit, he has grown all that he has acquired from practically nothing. To see him in the cards is to envision success, one that was won by earnest work. So you're a hard worker, and literally you built up like on your own, like you have your own success. So everything you've done is pretty much by your own doing. So you're proud to do your own thing. So that's actually really good. Generally, these cards remind us to stay in control of our energy and our resources in pursuit of our larger goal. When it comes to work, the King of Pentacles may refer to a more established man who will play a significant role in your career. This man can be a wise and rational, but he may also be careless when passing judgment. He can be your biggest supporter, but be prepared to receive unsolicited and harsh criticism. In love, this can indicate that the person that you've been waiting for can come along and will love you for who you are. With regards to finances, the King of Pentacles is one of the best cards to receive. This may mean that your financial situation is stable as a result of your wise investments and hard work. In case you're taking a gamble, be sure to initiate a calculated action. Upright love meaning. Generous provider, serious relationship, emotional and financially secure. Upright career meaning. Success, encouragement, mentor, referrals, good reputation. Upright financial meaning. Financial milestone, saving, investment, supported loved ones, indulging. And tarot card, love meaning. Successful, generous, dependable, and protective. The person represented by the King of Pentacles makes for a great partner, parent, and provider. He is demonstrative of his love through action instead of words and looks to create a stable and loving home for his family. If you meet this person, they may be slow to make a commitment, but this is only because they take love very seriously. You actually sound like a really good person. That's awesome. Well, you actually seem really cool anyway, but so reading this, normally when I get a reading for a card, normally they don't steer me in the wrong way. So it's actually really nice to meet you, dude. And need to truly understand you before taking any steps. While not representing a person, the King of Pentacles can suggest tongue-tied. Can suggest a time in your relationship which is secure and stable. The two of you will be very comfortable both emotionally with each other and maternally. You may have worked very hard in the past to enjoy your current standards of living, and you can now relax. Amen. Career meaning. In a professional context, the King of Pentacles can be an outstanding indicator of a successful business venture. When it comes to your work and your career, the king achieves his highest ambition and his and has a great reputation amongst his colleagues. This card can additionally indicate that someone with more experience will mentor and encourage you in your chosen field. That actually is really cool. This person will have lots of experience and can give you much needed support and sometimes even recommendations to new jobs or promotions. Awesome sauce. Financial meaning. When it comes to finances, the King of Pentacles represents an achievement of financial milestones. Perhaps you have reached a level of security that comes from being diligent and wisely saving and investing. Since the King is also generous, you may be using your newfound wealth to support loved ones while enjoying your luxuries that you may have missed out while you were saving. Indulge a little, you deserve it. Awesome. Okay. Are you going on vacation? Is that why you're asking? I feel like a vacation's like in like a little corner. Maybe that's why you're asking if everything's okay. So yeah, everything sounds Gucci so far. I mean, everything sounds like it's hitting really good for the past right now. So this is probably like for you right now. This probably sounds like it's like just like your recent past quarter. It doesn't sound like it's too far off for you. This sounds like it's pretty recent for you right now. So the one coming up, it's very present right now. This is your moon face up right now. This is a major arcana for you. So yeah, spring break. Oh my God. I could hear the dude from freaking Suicide Squad. Spring break. Oh my God. That's all I hear in the back of my head. Oh God, no. And that guy, man, he's been on so many movies too, and I'm just like, no. Unconscious illusions and intuition. Well, intuition, there's nothing wrong with intuition. Okay, let's see where this leads us, y'all. Okay, illusion, intuition, uncertainty, confusion, complexity, secrets, unconscious. Well, because you were uncertain about what's going on right now. So this probably is picking up on, your financial state right now. So that's probably what this is picking up on is, you were kind of worried about your finances. You're probably feeling that, you might have been like at a loss or something. So maybe that's what this is depicting. When we encounter the moon, we see a path that leads off into the distance. On the either side of the path stand a wolf and a dog, representing our animalistic nature. One is civilized and the other wild and feral. There is a crawfish that is crawling out of the pond from which the path stems. In the distance, we can see two towers flanking the central path. Once again, alluding the two doubles visual in this card. Everything in this card seems to echo. I know how to speak. Echo the other, as if to allude the two possibilities. When we walk down the path, we walk the fine line between conscious and unconscious, between the tame side and the civilized dog, and the forces of nature represented by the wolf. The towers of the opposing ends represent the forces of the good and the evil, and the similarity in appearance can elude the two of the difficulties that we face and the distinguishing between them. Okay, upright moon. On one hand, the moon can symbolize your imagination is taking the best of you. In the dark of the night, you are taking a path that you are unsure of, for there could be danger lurking in the depths. You are the crawfish embarking on the path in the card. The moonlight can bring you clarity and understanding, and you should allow your intuition to guide you through the darkness. Okay. You need to be aware of the situations that are causing fear and anxiety in your mind, whether it is now or in the future. It alerts you not to allow your inner disturbances or self-deceptions to take the best of you. Those deep memories or fears must be let go, and the negative energies must be released and turned into something constructive. Another reading of the moon card is extensive of illusion. Some hidden truth must be discovered, for what you are seeing now must be a trick of the light. You must search for the hidden forces that must be unraveled. Upright love meeting. Complicated romance. Uncertain about love or relationships. Career. Uncertain around career path. Confusion at job. Lack of information. Finances. Unclear around financial decisions. Lacking financial knowledge. Okay. Tarot card love. With the moon in a low tarot reading, it's unlikely that emotions are complicated at this time. The environment can be one full of misunderstandings, and not everything is as it appears. You may need to do some homework, you need to do some work to get to the bottom of the things. Be sure not to only ensure the intentions of others, but also understand your own emotions, desires, and motivations. There can be old attitudes, beliefs, or ideas that are clouding your judgment. Many things can be hiding in your unconscious, affecting your ability to accept love. Are past relationships haunting you? Have you lost faith in love? Do you believe you're unworthy of love? All these things can have profound effects on how we approach relationships. Now is the time to examine them and reveal them as they truly are. Career meeting. There may be some uncertainty when it comes to your career path right now. You may not have clear understanding of what your goals and your direction should go towards. Alternatively, your workplace right now can be a tense atmosphere, one that comes from haziness and confusions about project goals or what everyone should be doing. Misunderstandings can be rife right now. Should make sure you express yourself clearly. It may be better to repeat yourself. By the same token, you may find that you don't have all the information you need right now to make sound work decisions. Who can help shed some light on the facts? Financial meaning. Right now may not be the best time to make any big financial decisions, as the moon signals that the information available to you right now isn't complete. If you are at the process of taking financial action, don't be afraid to dig deep and ask questions so that you can make the best decision possible. Confusion and uncertainty around finances may be a big confusion and uncertainty around finances may be a problem at the moment. Okay, I read that right. Okay. So yeah, I'm getting to y'all guys. I'm reading Dawn right now, okay? Okay. So it seems that your prompt and you holding back, it's affecting you. And the moon's kind of telling you that, hey, we see that you're kind of being held back. It seems that there may be some things going with your job that maybe that needs to be shed on light, that maybe there's something there going on. So maybe do some investigating there, because maybe there's something there that's going on that may be causing you to be kind of wishy-washy. So kind of go into it, but don't press the matters too hard, because you don't want to go guns blazing and then regret it later. Go in with the open mind about it, but be chill about it at the same time, because it's something that you enjoy. Obviously, you have a good stable financial area, so you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot. So, and it's a steady place for you, because you have your finances in order, you're doing really good, you have a good quarter coming in, so everything's good for you. Yeah, I see you, Bill. I know, Bill. I'm finishing up with Don. That was his present. I'm doing his future right now. I know I'm getting to you. It's for Don. I'm doing his future one. I just did his present. That was the moon. And right now I'm going to do his future. And after I do his, the one with the crazy symbol on her name, I'm going to do her a quick pendulum. And then If Miriam's back in here, I can get to Miriam. If not, then you're next in line, Bill. And then Jocelyn. And then Jay. And then the Hierophant. And then the Phantom. And then... yeah. Okay, Jay. No, Don. Okay, Don. You got Knight of Swords, and he is flipped. So let's get to him. Swords. And this is your present. This is not present. This is your future. So this is coming up for you. This is no direction, disregard for consequences, and unpredictability. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, this is the thing, too, that for the future readings, you guys can always change this because the future is always constantly changing. So the good thing about the future, you can always act upon it. So when I tell y'all about a future reading, you can always change it. It's not always written in stone. So any future reading I give y'all, just remember what I tell y'all. You're not happy with what you hear. Remember, you can always change it because it's not written in stone. So remember that, okay, guys? Just keep that in mind. Okay, Dawn. The reverse meaning of the Knight of Swords. Rude, tactlessness, forceful, bully, aggressive, vicious, ruthlessness, arrogant. Take it you have a mean streak. We all have a mean streak, so it's only fair. I have a mean streak too, so to each their own, you know. Believe me, I got a mean streak, so I ain't gonna say I don't. Man, I got a mean one. Okay, so the reversed meaning. The reversed Knight of Swords suggests incredible, impatient, impulsive, alongside his bursting with energy. Hyperactive. This Knight of Swords has a lot of energy but lacks any kind of direction and oftentimes results in them making rather rash decisions as well as pulling down other people with them. So you probably are hyperactive because hyperactive people, we tend to do that sometimes when we're a little bit acting out. We don't mean to do it, but when you have ADHD or ADD, we tend to get hyper and don't realize we're doing crazy stuff. So it tends to happen. Or PTSD or any other type of, illness like with that kind of thing. You can't rationalize any type of things. And, seeing something like that, seeing the King of Pentacles and the Knight, something tells me either military or something with pride in it. So something like that. I don't know why, but something's leading me towards that. Okay, let me keep reading. Their thoughts are often scattered throughout without any actual organization or logic. So you have to be hyper. They are most likely disorganized or unprepared for the things that they are actually want to achieve. The Knight of Swords reversal meaning indicates that you still have a lot of miles to walk in order to get the valuable life experience that you need in order to overcome adversities along the way. This is something to consider. And hey, I'm extremely hyper, and they used to have me on Ritalin back in the 80s. If anybody doesn't know what Ritalin is basically speed. That shit calmed me down, and that's pretty scary that you give someone speed and it actually makes someone mellow. That's a scary thought. Okay, reversal love meaning. Aggressive partner, bullying, abuse, intensive arguments. Reversive career meaning. Ruthless or vicious at work, arrogance, intimidation. Reversed financial meaning. Fraud, scams, coherent? I don't know what that means. Shady financial deals. That must be something else, dude, because I don't see you being like that. Okay. Love meaning. Be wary of the reverse Knight of Swords and love in a tarot love reading, as this person may be aggressive, controlling, and perhaps even a bully, convinced that they are right. They strong arm others to do things. Okay, I'm actually, for some reason, something's telling me this. Don, I don't know if you agree with this, but for some reason, I don't feel this card's meant for you, because I'm going to read the financial part. Are you so focused on money that sometimes cross the line when it comes to extending the Knight of Swords? The turn is so strong to earn a buck. This is sometimes behavior. I don't think you're the type that would do something illegal to earn a buck. I really don't think you are. And honestly, I actually think the spirits are fucking with me on that card. Because something's telling me that you're actually a good guy. I don't think you would actually do fraudulent type of business. I really don't. I don't see you being that type of a person. I see you actually being like a military type of a guy, Don. So most military type of dudes I know. Yeah, so this card was not meant for you. So I'm actually going to not read that card for you, because something was in my gut telling me to stop reading it. So that card I'm not pulling for you. The other two cards were pretty good for you. That card, no. That card I'm not reading, because that card just hit my gut wrong. So that card was not meant for you. So yeah, that's a no bueno card. So you spirits are being assholes. And I apologize, because like I said, sometimes you get spirits that are assholes that want to be buttholes, and they just want to do shady shit and be buttholes sometimes. And I hate it when they do that. So yeah, when I sometimes get stuff like that and in my gut that I know it's wrong, I actually retract a tarot card reading. So that's the first time I've ever got a tarot card reading like that. So I retracted it. I can go ahead and pull you one more card and see what it gives me. Let me shuffle it, because I was not happy with that. And I apologize, because no, I don't feel that was pulled for you. No. Because in my heart, I know that wasn't meant for you, so hell no. I don't even know. Yes, you can, Alyssa, sweetie. I had to do another pull for Dawn, because, yeah. I just got a card, and I can fill people out, and I got a really bad pull for him just for one card. And if I get a pull for anybody I read that I feel that's not meant for you, and anybody that I read for mostly can tell you that I do pretty good reads. And when I get an inaccurate read, I will pull a card quick. And reading that was shady as hell. And no. I mean, there was actually some people I met tonight that card could really hit numbers for, but that wasn't for Dawn. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate that. That actually stung me a little bit there. I didn't like that. I don't know what spirit here is messing around, but I'm about ready to kick you in the booty hole. Well, Alyssa, I go in line, sweetie. So yeah, that's why I did that. I didn't want to speak no bad juju into existence. All right. So we got the Queen of Wands upside down for you, Dawn. So let's see what the Queen does for you. Wands and the Queen. Hail the Queen! All right. Well, we'll say she's upright, because I did that wrong. Okay, we'll say courage, determination, and joy. This is for your future. Okay. Confident, self-assured, passionate, determinate, social, charismatic, I don't know that word. Optimistic. Okay. The image depicted in the Queen of Wands shows a queen sitting proudly on the throne while facing forwards, which is a clear symbol of strength and fire. She is holding a sunflower in her left hand, and the image of sunflowers are carved on a throne, meaning happiness, satisfaction, and fertility. In her right hand, she is holding her wand, which is starting to blossom and symbolizes life. In her positive aspects, the Queen of Wands can be associated with fidelity, sustenance, and warmth. Her hidden side is hinted at with placement of a black cat at her feet, which is traditionally a symbol of witchcraft and occultism. You have witches in your family by any chance? But can also point at her ability to grasp with her deep intuition, or y'all can have really deep intuition. Okay, the upright meaning. In general, the Queen of Wands in reading meaning may depict a person of extreme focus and fiery passion. She is courageous and individualistic, though at times she may appear self-centered. They have a positive and uplifting energy. They represent someone who is willing to be by your side and stand up for you. That's awesome. In terms of work, the Queen of Wands signifies can't speak, that you are planning to accomplish a significant amount of achievement in just a small amount of time. In the event that you are looking for a job, the appearance of this card may mean that a woman will play a major role in your career move. Generally speaking, in terms of career, things are looking pretty good. That is awesome. The Queen of Wands in question of love also sends a positive energy for people who are searching for love. There is a possibility that you will find it soon. If anybody's wondering, this is for Dawn, okay? When it comes to finances, there is a chance that you are being carried away on spending a significant amount of money. We advise you to keep your expenses on check, or you will regret it in the end. So don't spend too much money. In terms of health and spirituality, the Queen of Wands meaning may pertain to a spiritual hunger, a quest, or searching of meaning. Upright love meaning. Independent, cheerful, and confident lover. Openness in a relationship. Upright career meaning. Determination and passionate at work. Inspiring or leading others. Upright financial meaning. Strong financial decisions. Confidence making financial decisions. Sounds awesome.
How many more you got?
I got a bunch.
You're not supposed to do a whole show, you know.
I'm feeling good. It's making me feel good. I'm getting out the bad. Making me feel better. I'm gonna beat him. I'll clean it. Okay. Your love meaning. This card represents an independent person who is confident, outgoing, and friendly, and who approaches love and relationship with self-assuredness that is refreshing. She is not, or he is not, likely to change who she or he is in order to fit any other person's desires, which is actually really good, and generally doesn't care what others think of them. The Queen of Wands tarot love meaning can be encouragement to be open and proud of your individuality and go out in the world and mingle. You can stop worrying about how you appear or how others perceive you and simply enjoy being around others. Your courage and self-possessed nature will draw others to you and inspire them to do the same. If you're in a couple, you may find success being more open than ever with your partner. This honesty and frankness can draw you closer together. Aww. I love it. It's so cute. It makes me happy seeing happy couples. It makes me feel so good. Because I'm married. I've been married for almost 19 years. Well, yeah. I've been married 18 years and been with my husband 19 years. So I like seeing that. It just makes me so happy. Yeah. We just had an anniversary too. So I love it. The Queen of Wands is also a very central character. You go, boy. This can also be a time of greater intimacy between lovers. Ooh, get that essential oil. Get some candles. Get them blade candles.
Get some booze. Hey!
Yes. Career
Right.
meaning at 12 o'clock. Yes. Bullshit. 3 o'clock. Woo, God. I didn't know it was that late. Okay. If you find the Queen of Wands here, it means that you have both the energy and the ability to execute Yeah, execute your ideas at work. Whatever you are facing in your career, you can approach it with determination and passion. This drive can apply to your general situation at work or might be more specific to your position. You might already be in a leading role in your career. It could be that you mentor others or are about to start serving as a role model. That's actually really good. Regardless of the other specifics, you are a force in your field. Right now, you have the energy and passion to lead others in a way that is particularly meaningful and positive. Use this time to advance in your career and support those around you to the best of your ability. Financial meeting. If my mom doesn't kill the trash can. If you find the Queen of Wands here, you are able to make smart financial decisions at the moment. Whatever you choose to do is likely the result of careful planning and consideration. Do not get distracted or go too far off course. It is easy to get caught up in a spending spree. Lord, do I know that's true. But if you focus, you are able to spend some money without serious repercussions. This might be a good time to expand your financial profile as you are able to evaluate stocks and other goods with a level head. Trust your instincts. However, if something feels wrong, it likely is. Your mind is ideal place to evaluate what is and is not a wise choice. Trust it. Okay, that sounds more like you, and I trust that. So, yeah. All righty. Yeah, give me a minute. I'm finishing up Dawn. Okay, Dawn. So, yeah. I feel like that was totally you. Yeah. That feels like you're reading. That feels like that was totally meant for you. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that pull. So, you are very welcome. I feel that everything's going to go good for you. Just be careful on, trust your intuition on spending. Everything seems like it's going to go good for you. It sounds like, career is going to go good. It sounds like, your love life is going to start going like really good for you. And it's just growing better for you and your spouse. And it sounds like, you do have a really good family. And, from reading this, I already have a huge amount of respect for you. I already feel like I'm close to you for some reason, almost like a brother or uncle already. So it's really crazy. And I bond with people this way, this close already when I give tarot readings because I can feel energy like that. So I connect with people just that quick from readings. And I can pick up just like kinetically like that. So yeah. So that felt like more authentically your reading. And I feel more satisfied in that reading because it felt more realistic. So yeah. Okay. So I promised that one a pendulum reading, and then I will get to Bill. Bill. I sound like the one off The Conjuring right now. Bill. Is my crush spying on me in social media? Girl, I could probably tell you that without my pendulum, but I'll go ahead and do my pendulum for you. All right, let's get my pendulum out. Let me push this back, put my tarot cards down. All right, hold on a minute, Bill. Let me do a pendulum read for her. Bucker. I need a bigger table, y'all. Son of a bitch. My table's too small. And this is a big fucking table. This is like a knight's table. And it's still too small. Okay. What's your name, sweetheart? Because I don't know your name. Make it easier for me. And just give me his first initial. I just need your name and his initial. Because all I see is a weird, yay. Aletia. Okay. Oh man, my pendulum looks like it's tied up. Son of a. All right, my familiars in the spiritual world. I'm about ready to whoop y'all's asses. Y'all keep messing with my shit. Are y'all like from Thailand or something? That's like really cool names. You're welcome, sweetie. I mean, that's really unique names. All right. Spirits, if you're here, is he spying on her? Is Taya spying on her? All right, hold on, Keisha. Because I still have Bill and I have. Because I got. Let's see. Bill, Nana, Jocelyn, Jay, the Hairthat, Phantom, Alyssa, and then I got you. You don't have to retract your question, sweetheart. Oh, you're from Israel. Okay. It's actually a week, yes, that he is. So he may be checking on you like every so often. He's probably not trying to make it like very obvious to where you would notice it. Because like some profiles have like a profile counter where you can see like if someone's visiting your page every so often. Because I know in so like certain countries you can see like a counter at the top of your page in like some profile areas. So he might be doing it to a way where you can't see it, but I'll try to go ahead and see if I can get another one real quick. See if I can get another. Is he checking on her profile and spying on her? Yeah, now it's going towards a maybe. So he probably is. He just doesn't want you to know about it, probably. Because some guys get weird hangups for a while until they get a girlfriend. And then some of them are the jealous type that they'll like try to parade a girl around in front of you if they're not quite over you yet. And they want you to see if like they can make you jealous. So if he really, really was like really into you type of guy, I would say be careful. Because, some guys have that tendency. So it was saying yes and maybe. So it's showing me that he might have a distinct two-sided type of personality. I don't know if he's ever showed that to you or not. But when I normally get a two-sided answer like that, it's normally showing me that they may have an instinct two type of personality where they go yes, no, maybe, or they're got that, indecisive personality disorder. So you might want to be careful. Okay, sweetheart? All right, Bill. Come on down. You're welcome, sweetheart. What is your question, Bill? And if anybody else comes in, Miriam, if y'all come back in, if you still want a reading, let me know. Reading is still up on the table if you want one. Oh, okay. Oh, you want to read about work in general? Okay, what about your work that you want to know about? Oh, okay. Please read it. Okay. I got you, Bill. I got you. All right. Let me give you a good shuffle. Okay. Pass, and new. Okay. All right. Let me give you a good shuffle. Ah! Magician's wanting to pop out already. You're welcome, Bill. You're very welcome, sweetheart. My pleasure. I'm glad I can help out. I'm always here to help. Remember, like and subscribe whenever I do tarot card readings. Everybody's welcome to come in and ask more questions or come in and say hi anytime you're welcome. I always welcome new friends. Never mind saying hello. Always welcome new friendships. Ah, that the cards will shuffle right. Trying to get the cards. Alrighty. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, because I try to do tarot card readings twice a week. So I do them twice, and then I do subscription boxes that I unbox. And then I also do I read books. Like I'm reading Samhain, which is kind of our Halloween. It's our witch's wheel of Samhain. And I do the education reading of that. And then after I get that one done, then I'm going to move on to Yule. I was trying to hurry up and read it past quick as I could. But I was like, why rush? So since I'm moving this July anyway, because our lease is up, I'm staying in the same state that I'm in the city that I'm in. It's just we're going to move into a newer house. So I don't like the area we live in anyway. I don't like the people. All right, Bill. I got you good and shuffled. And remember, I see cards that I don't like. I will retract them and I will give you a better reading, okay? Okay. Past, present, and future. This is for your job and your boss. I take it that you're struggling with some of your bosses. Just from I can feel a little anxiety already. I knew it. I was going to pull the freaking magician for you. I already had a feeling. So you already got a major arcana. And he is upright. And it's the magician. Magician is actually a very powerful card. So that's actually really good. Magician. Okay. Willpower, desire, creation, manifestation. Oh, I need some creation manifestation in my tooth. My teeth are dying. Okay. Besides the willpower, desire, being resourceful, skill, ability, concentration, and manifestation. So you have a lot of good skills in you. So that is excellent. Okay. The magician is one card that is filled with symbolism. The center figure depicts someone with one hand pointing to the sky while the other hand is pointing towards the ground, as is saying, as above, so below. This is a rather complicated phrase, but it is summarization that is earth reflects heaven, the outer world reflects within. The microism reflects the The microism reflects the micro. I hate when they do this. They have the typos. The microism reflects the macroism. There we go. Microism and macroism. It's like macro and micro. Earth reflects God. It can also be interpreted here that the magician symbolizes the ability to act as if go between the world above as the contemporary human world. On his table, the magician also wields all the suits of the tarot. This symbolizes the four elements being connected by this magician, the four elements being earth, water, air, and fire. The infinity sign on his head indicates the infinite possibilities of creation with the will. Upright magician meaning. The magician is the representation of pure willpower. With the willpower of the elements and the suits, he takes the potential initiate in the full and molds it into being with the power of desire. He is the connection force between heaven and earth, for he understands the meaning behind the words as above, so below. That mind of the world are only reflections of another. Remember that you are powerful. Create your inner world, and the outer will follow. When you get the magician in your reading, it might mean that it's time to tap into your full potential without hesitation. It might be in your new job, new business venture, a new love, or something else. It shows that it's time to take action is now, and any signs of holding back would mean missing the opportunity of becoming the best version of yourself. Wait. Certain choices will have to be made, and these can bring great chances to come. Harness some of the magician's power to make the world that you desire most. Upright love meaning. Creating opportunities for love, being proactive in love. Upright career meaning. Harnessing career opportunities, determination, and drive. Okay. Pursuing financial opportunity, making use of skills. That was your upright financial. The tarot for your love. As with its general meaning, the magician tarot meaning in love indicates making things manifest. Skill, creativity, desire, and determination will bring success in love. Should you be searching for love, the magician suggests you take action and create opportunities to meet someone who you desire. Because the magician in tarot also represents resourcefulness and skill, it is also still important to make sure that no deception or illusion are at work. For both singles and couples, the magician brings excitement and desire to experiment. Career meaning. There are likely to be opportunities in your midst, and you may be able to harness them in your decisive action. I paused for a weird moment. I had a glitch. The magician is the card of manifestation, meaning should you have the desire and commitment to pursue whatever it is you want in your career, you're likely to find success. Look behind any successful person and you'll likely find intense willpower and drive. This is the root of all ambition. Quit dancing. I'm trying to be serious. My son's right here doing a weird dance. The same goes if you're looking to start a business. Harness that drive and keep it motivated to manifest your dream career. Sometimes, if this card represents another person, such as a colleague or a business partner, you may want to approach with caution, not caution. Boys, I have a madhouse. As they may not be everything they appear to be. Financial meaning. Help me. There can be increased financial opportunities available right now. You'll likely just need to pursue them with gusto. The magician works with many tools to make his will manifest. Try to take a look at the tools you have available. They can be the key for you now. What skills do you have? What abilities are you not putting to use right now? Be creative. Can you yield results? Okay, so that was for your past. So, okay, cool. Thank you, Mr. Robbie. I'm right now reading Hey, Faith. I finished your whole reading, sweetie. It was actually really good reading. You're gonna have to go back to the whole the beginning of the video, sweetheart. I didn't know that, you left when I was doing your reading. I'm sorry. Boys! Sounds like my kids are dying. Okay. So right now I'm doing Bill's. And after Bill, I got Nana, if she's still here, Jocelyn and Jay, the hair fat, Phantom if he's still here, Ritu, Alyssa, Keisha. If I'm saying that right, I hope I am. If I'm not, I'm sorry. Mr. Ravi will go next. Carol will go next. Hey, Carol. So yeah. So I'm gonna do right now. I am working on Bill's. Okay, Bill. So it seems like right now in your past that you have a lot of potential going on for you right now. So you can manifest a lot of things. You have a lot going for you right now in your past. Like this is like potentially that it depends on what kind of help right now. If you can be patient, Mr. Ravi. It all depends, sweetheart. So like right now I'm trying to work with Bill if he can be patient, because I try to help one person per turn. So right now I'm working with Bill if he can be patient, okay? I appreciate it, sweetheart. Thank you. So right now, Bill, it seems like you have a lot going for you right now. So like I can understand with some of the bosses knowing that you have a lot of potential. Some bosses would try to hold you back. No, don't apologize. Don't apologize, because I know some YouTubers that do readings, they have different ways that they do it. Me, I try to do one person at a time when they come in. So it's fair per reader, like person getting read. So everyone tries to, I try to get everyone that comes in at a time. So they get their chance to get read in their order. So I don't skip over people. So, I try to be sweet and fair to everybody that way. So they're not out of turn. I try to be that way. So I try to have a kindness way that I do it as much as possible until I get tired and I'm like, okay, guys, I need to go. So yeah, so I'm going to try to get back to Bill. Okay. Okay, Bill. So with some bosses knowing that you have the potential that you have, with some of them being probably jealous because they know that you'll possibly be able to take their job, they'll definitely try to hold you back. A manager being frightened that they'll be demoted or possibly be let go of, they're probably not going to even let a higher boss up, like a GM or anything, know that you have the skills to pay the bills. They're probably like, oh, no. He doesn't, no. He's definitely not got it. So if like a big head honcho's coming in or something, definitely try to get your shine on. I mean, I'm not trying to over showboat or nothing like that, but sometimes maybe it doesn't hurt to let them know that, your skill is there. But when you definitely have it there for you, hey, Anna, especially when you have the creative juices, you have the creative the mojo, and you're not being appreciated either. Sometimes it's like a do or die or crunch mode. So that's where you have to stop and think. If it's about if you want me to read you, you're gonna have to wait, and I have a line, sweetheart. So right now I'm working with Bill at the moment, so that's what I'm I can try to get to you if it's not too late, because I have a really lengthy line right now, and I'm gonna try to do another tarot card reading probably Tuesday. So if I don't get to everybody tonight, you guys can try to come back Tuesday.
A good story for y'all before y'all leave, before we completely leave. Okay, so I went in there trying to give Alex the water because we just stopped playing Devil May Cry together, but we were doing good. And the water bottle slipped out of my hand, and it went towards his nuts. And so it hit his nuts, and then his voice changed. He said, "I have a nuts!" And it was the funniest thing because his voice couldn't stop changing for one whole minute. And so Grandma's like, "What the fuck is going on in there?" And he's just like, "My nuts hurt. It hurts so much."
You nutted your brother?
On accident with the water bottle, yes. It actually went because I had medicine on my hand and it was still slippery. So it did this. And I was trying to give it to him. And it
I'm
decided
sorry, guys.
to just go do that.
Yeah, about that.
All right, anyways.
Enjoy, boys.
I hope you all enjoyed the night. Check out my videos. Do all that.
My oldest son has a YouTube. He's a gamer.
By the way,
Excuse
whoever...
They're not on here. They're not on here. Don't bring it up. Hush, hush. This is tarot card reading. Totally different. Totally different. Ignore him. Ignore my son. Ignore my son. Ignore my oldest.
Wait, she says she has a question. Hold on.
No, it's about tarot card reading. I told her I'd get to her if I can.
The Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Okay, good night.
Not Yu-Gi-Oh cards. He just called my tarot cards Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Does that look like a Yu-Gi-Oh card to you? Freaking brat. I'm going to beat him. Okay, Bill. Back to it, okay? We got Ace of Swords upside down. So let's go ahead and give you that. Okay. Okay. Ace. Okay. Sorry about that. Gotta play with my kids. Okay. Right now, this is your future. You're at a time of confusion, brutality, and chaos. Huh. Okay. 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 Confusion, miscommunication, hostility, arguments, destruction, and brutality. I take this might be concerning your boss. The Ace of Swords shows a hand emerging from the... Okay, this is not the upside down reading. Okay. Getting a reversed Ace of Swords might mean that one's thoughts are confused, unsure, and very chaotic. This isn't a good time for one to make any decision since they don't have any clarity on what you should be doing, meaning that the chances of failure can be pretty high. At this time, it could be better to prepare yourself at taking baby steps. Work methodologically. I'm getting tired. As you slowly move towards achieving your goals, this would be a good time to lay back and rationally think your way through each stage rather than acting on impulse. Since everything appears in a blur and is not very clear at the moment, it might be a good time to seek advice since things may not be as they seem. This is like present tense right now. The love meaning, failure to communicate, clashing perspectives, painful words. Reverse career meaning, failure to communicate, unable to express thoughts clearly, and boredom. You're bored at work. Reverse financial meaning, double check finances, statements, or legal documents. The love meaning, confusion and clarity can be affecting your relationship at the moment. With the reverse Ace of Swords tarot love meaning, there can be misunderstandings and assumptions, and sometimes your partner can have a completely different point of view from your own. You need to work hard in order to get on the same page again. This card can also sometimes suggest painful words. Make sure your communication with your partner is not too brusque. Feelings may be partially sensitive right now. With some kindness, confrontations can quickly turn into fights. Career meaning. At work, the reverse Ace of Swords signals that there can be some miscommunication at work right now, which can create trouble amongst you and your colleagues. It may also suggest ideas that you're generating now can be a little far-fetched and could result in failure. Make sure that you are very realistic with with what you accomplish, and don't keep your head in the clouds. Be careful with your choice of words and make sure you can express yourself clearly. Sometimes this card can also signal being bored at work. Your work may be tedious and tiring, no longer enough of a challenge to keep you attentive. Financial meeting. Handle your finances with care. A reverse Ace of Swords can suggest mistakes and unclarity around your finances. Go through your bank statements, contracts, loan agreements, or anything legal to make sure that everything is right. If you don't understand something, be sure to ask and not make assumptions that everything is fine. There is no harm in asking, and it's better to be safe than sorry. Okay. Hey, Beefy, my buddy Jake. I could have used you earlier, sweetie. I was getting manhandled in my other video. I needed you. Nah, you're good, sweetie. Okay, Bill. I think I'm kind of figuring out what's going on. Okay. I think you're bored at work. That's what the problem is. You have probably, I think you might have one good boss, and then somehow came a bad boss. And I think eventually you may come up with a good job, possibly, but right now you're stuck at a job that it's okay, sweetheart. If you were there for me, you see the video, it's probably going to tick you off. So be warned. It's the previous video before this one. Anyone watches that video, be warned. I acted a fool, so I'm sorry. That's probably my worst video I've ever made. I'm not going to delete it. It's an educational video of all. But yeah. Normally I'm a sweet person, but yeah. Yeah, but Bill, definitely. No, you're good, sweetheart. You're good, Jake. But yeah, Bill, most definitely work on getting your stuff situated. Stay focused at work. If you're not happy with it, I would first, get your, as my grandpa would say, get all your hens in a row. Okay. Make sure you have your finances in a situation. Make sure you can handle the hit before you start looking for work. Don't leave your job until you know you have another one set up. Because, Bill, you still here, sweetie? I hope he is, because he's still got one more card. He's still got one more card. Cal isn't 100% done with his reading yet. Okay. Okay, cool. All right. So, you need to focus on it. And, I'm doing a reading, Mom. I'm not done yet. Mom, I can't hear you. Jesus Christ. Thank you. My oldest son is 20 and my baby is okay, cool. Thank you, Bill. My baby is 17. So they're going to be 21 and 18 this year. They're 3 years apart. And no, I did not plan that. Life is fickle. The goddess, she likes playing with me. So yeah, be careful on it, but I think you'll get your stuff on point. So we can move on to your next one. You have the Hanged Man, and he's upside down. So, and he's a major arcana. Hangman. It's one of my favorite songs. Stalling, needless sacrificing, fear of sacrifice. So that's fear of letting go of a job, probably, which that's everybody's fear because, and that's future. Because we never know what's going to happen in the future if we make a big change like that. So that's normal. The reversal meaning of the hangman card represents a very specific period of time during which you feel as if you are sacrificing a significant amount of time while getting nothing in return. You might have felt as if certain things are at a state of an absolute standstill without any particular resolution or movement. It's as if you are putting your entire effort and attention into something, but nothing turns out as if it should. Reverse love meaning new perspectives on love, changes in romantic life. So there's a good point. Reversed career meaning new career move not working, procrastination, stalling for time. Now remember, the future can always change. Now, if you don't like what you hear for the career, you can always change that. It does not mean that it's going to stay stuck. You can fix it. It doesn't always have to be concrete, okay? Reverse financial. Ugh, burp and bit my tooth. It hurts. Oh! Indecision, failed investment, wasted financial sacrifice. With knowing this ahead of time, you know not what to do and you know not what to sacrifice into. So you know that there's a failed investment coming and you know there's a wasted financial sacrifice. So you know not what to do. So you know what to avoid. Okay, Hangman Tarot Love. Now is the time for action. The reversed Hangman Tarot Love meaning suggests that the point of waiting is over. There may have been a slowdown in your love life recently, forcing you to take time to consider different perspectives on romance and love. Ideally, you have reemerged with a clear understanding of what it is you expect from relationships. This may be a time when old, long-held beliefs are being shed. With this new perspective, you are now equipped to take action or make changes in your romantic life with a renewed energy. This card also can caution against making needless sacrifices for love. Make sure that your needs and your partners are balanced. Career meeting. When the hangman is in reverse, you may feel that the sacrifices you have been making in your career haven't really been yielding results. If you recently changed career paths or have taken time off to go through retraining or used your family time for work projects, things may not be going as planned. It may not feel as if making these changes have been worth it. At times, this card also indicates stalling for time instead of waiting for the right moment. You may be at such a loss about what to do next that you've been procrastinating on making a decision that will propel you to your next steps, leading to a feeling of powerlessness or stagnancy. Don't languish too long. Learn to be active participant. Be an active participant in your life. So it means do not stall. You stall, you're going to be stuck. If you be active and step up, then you'll actually get where you need to be. If you stale in your life and you don't make those necessary steps, then you're going to be stuck in the mud. So that means if you step up, then you're going to be okay. Okay, financial meaning. If you've been contemplating a major purchase or investment of your resources lately, this tooth is fucking me up. I need to get it pulled. Your indecisions or hesitancy may mean that you never take the next step. Sometimes this card can also indicate that your investments are not yielding any returns. So be careful on that. This doesn't have to be a traditional banking institution. Perhaps you lent money for a family member's education only to have them drop out. So be careful on that as well. If you have, make sure that if you do something like that, you make sure that they stick with it. I know sometimes you can't because sometimes they just burn out, so it can't be helped. um, Perhaps you put some of your finances into a side hustle only for it to be a failure. There's a sense of wasted sacrifice with this card. Let this be a lesson for now to approach these situations in the future. All right. Okay, that's good, Faith. Dang, everybody ditched. Hey, that means I can go to bed. Woo! I could get more readings Tuesday. Because it's like, what time is it on my end? It's like 4:34 on my end. So I've actually been at this for almost 2 hours. Ooh. Oh, yeah, Jay. I'll go ahead and get yours done because I promised you. You've been waiting patiently. I'll get yours done. I need a shuffle. Yeah, so the best thing to do, Bill, is work on the job, make the moves. Don't be hesitant. Okay? Don't languish. Don't get stuck. Don't be over guessing. Don't, You're welcome, Jay. What's coming for me in March? Just anything. Okay. Yeah, Faith, anytime you want to come in and get another reading, like if you want to come in Tuesday, you can come in and I'll do you another reading. And if you like the reading that I did for you, then that's awesome. I mean, I'll be more than glad. I mean, like I said, I'll be more than glad to help out. And, you can subscribe. You can also come in and watch me do my unboxings. Yeah, that's cool. Hey, Moon Goddess. Yeah, I got a lot of people coming in. I'm going to actually give a reading for Jay. And I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a night because I've been at it for about almost 2 hours. I've actually did a lot of readings. I'm getting better. You're welcome, Faith. But I will be giving readings Tuesday. If you want to come in and get another reading, I'll give out readings then. I am Central Time. I live in Texas. So Central Standard Time, because right now it is 4:36 my time right now. And I normally come in about 9-10 o'clock my time. So if you want to come in, subscribe, see me when I pop on and come in and get a reading, then you can ask a question and I'll give a reading. I do pendulums because I've been at it all night. This is like my second video. So yeah. And then my son, he does videos. He does video game videos. If anybody wants to look him up, it's Adrian Cantu. I'll put his name in if anybody wants to watch his videos. Sometimes he subtracts them because he doesn't like putting up shitty gamer videos. And I tell him, just leave them in. And he's like, but Mom, they're shitty. And I'm like, would you quit it? That's his name on his YouTube. If anybody wants to watch his gaming videos, I try to help him out to get him some subscribers and stuff. I need to go watch his videos. I haven't had a chance to watch them yet. And then my youngest son, he has one. Let me get Alex's on there. I don't know if he has his whole name or not. Adrian,
What?
do you know if Alex has his whole name up on his YouTube or just his Alex?
I don't know what his name is actually.
Go ask him.
I can look at it right now. Hold
Okay. I can help him get some subscribers,
on.
maybe.
His full name.
Okay. All right. Those are both my boys. They do video games. My youngest, he does his on his Chromebook. My oldest does his on his PS4. All right, Jay. Let's get you done, buddy. Okay. Let's see what's coming for you in March. Immediately, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of Cups upside down, buddy. All right. Huh. I'm going to pull out my tooth. Ugh. I need some freaking tequila and Jack Daniels right now to slosh in my mouth. All right. You're moving forward, leaving home, and independence. Okay. You're moving. Okay. The 6 of Cups reverse can mean that you are climbing. Wait. Let me retry that. The 6 of Cups reverse can mean that you are clinging to the past. You should explore your memories, but you should not allow yourself to remain there. While you may find it comforting to be in the security of home, you must also learn to forge your own path. The past should be used as a guide for the future. Learn to focus on the present and truly be aware. Another reading of the 6 of Cups reverse is that you may feel as though you are disconnected from your childhood self and that the child's dreams, which may sometimes be unrealistic, not reaching these goals can be painful. But sometimes reality carves a path for you that you must follow, and you shouldn't blame yourself for your choices. Take the time to think about where you want to be now and how you can reach your goals instead of just dreaming about them. Reverse 6 of Cups love tarot meaning. You may be living in the past instead of the present. With the reverse 6 of Cups tarot love meaning, it is likely that a past relationship has been limiting you from opening yourself to love and making room in your heart for someone else. You may believe that you will never meet someone like your ex again, or that the love you once had was something of legend. It can be rather unfair for a current or potential partners to be with someone who lives this way. Exes or exes for a reason. You may be only seeing the happy memories and not the tumultuous. God bless, you got a big word. Ones. Let the past go. Otherwise, you may be blocking out all possibilities of love again. And you may never know whether the love that you are meant to have was even greater than the one you lost. Man, you got a cheat sheet. What the heck? I've never seen the cheat sheet. Okay, that was your past reading, bud. Okay. You're not wrong. Okay, so that's talking about, holding on to the past and a love life. So, do we need to have a counseling session? Is that hitting home or way offline? The spirits are like, they're sitting here playing with their chins going, I need a little coyote. Do we need to have a talk with you? So, normally the cards are very point blank, and the sheet that I normally use to read the tarot, it's point blank. So, you like literally, you for one have a lot of dreams and admirations, and you kind of were kicking yourself in the butt for not being motivated in the past. So, you don't need to kick yourself so hard, because if you kick yourself so hard when you're down, you're not going to allow yourself to get back up. So you need to let your dreams flourish, and you can also allow yourself to have new dreams, because, just because our old dreams are so good, it doesn't mean that the new dreams that are coming ain't going to be just as good. Like new jobs, new careers, or stuff like that. So just because the dreams that we used to have, like when we were younger, like careers that we were wanting, and just because we couldn't fulfill those things, like I wanted to be an actress, I wanted to be a model, I wanted to be a singer. I don't think Hollywood would take me, but they might later, but never know. But I moved on. I'm happy being a mom. I'm happy doing the YouTube. I'm, trying to get my writing going. I'm just happy chilling at home, and I'm good with that, So it's, having newer dreams and being happy in that, and finding the happiness within it, and finding new dreams, finding new admirations. And, if you had that one epic love, it's teaching you that, yeah, you had that one epic love story, but there could be one more that's more epic than that. It's showing you that there is love out there. There is greater things out there, yes, but you're also holding yourself back of better things that could happen. Trying to hold yourself back for like, hey, maybe they'll come back to me. You're kind of holding yourself back from things that could happen, possibly. Or if you're with someone and maybe things are crazy, I never know. Spirits like messing with me. Natives like messing with me because I'm native. So I have weird things floating around in here. They're like, hee. I'm like, fuckers. So God knows. But, sometimes the cards never lie and they never point me in the wrong direction. So it all depends. So whatever works for you, and if it, resonates with you, and whatever helps you, let it help you, and take the message that most sits with you and let it guide you into the path that it needs to. And if you're holding yourself back, don't. Because I used to hold myself back, and if I did, I wouldn't have found the epic love that I did. And it would have sucked, because I would not have had my youngest. My oldest son wouldn't have had a baby brother, and he would have been alone. He would have had his best friend, and my youngest looks up to him. He loves his bigger brother. Everywhere it's my brother, my brother, my brother. So, you hold yourself back from them cool things and those cool memories, and you don't want to do that to yourself, So you don't want to hold yourself back from them precious type of things just because of one thing. So, try to keep that in mind. All right. You got the King of Swords upside down. Let's see what that has to say. Okie dokie. King of Swords. King of Swords. Dang it. We're still in the cups. What the hell? King. Oh. I watched Johnny Bravo too much. Okay. I might swap this one out because this is present tense, unless it's talking about someone you know. Because it says manipulative, cruel, and weakness. Let's see what it says. Because I don't think you're that way. Okay, irrational dictator. I don't see you being a dictator. Oppressive. Inhumane, controlling, cold, ruthless, dishonest. I don't know. Okay, the King of Swords in reverse shows tyrannical, abusive, and malicious. In the case of misuse of one's mental power, strive, and authority, this is illustrates selfish desires. The King reversal may also imply that you are showing an opposite level of intelligence by using and discussing ordinary topics. Another interpretation, loose cannon, especially where there are angry out. Okay, do you have like angry outbursts and impulses? Thank you, Beefy. Do you have like angry outbursts and impulses by any chance? Okay, that one's getting moved. Nope. I had a funny feeling. Not meant for you, buddy. New card for presents. Yep. Spirits, what the hell? First one was pretty good. Beefy! Dang, Jake. See, spirits like messing with me. They're like, we're going to give you a card for Jake. See, that's what happens when you get a full room sometimes. They're just like, we're going to throw a card in for somebody else. So you're irrational and you're a dictator. Damn it, Jake. Remind me to take care of you, Hitler. I'm playing with you, Jake. You're my buddy. You my buddy from my Netherland. My brother from another land. Okay, Death and Ace of Pentacles flew at me. I don't know if I need to read that for you. And they're both up. That's the first time that happened. First time that's happened. Let's see. Because that literally just like handed to me on a silver platter. So let's see. Let's go to Ace of Pentacles. I'm curious. I'm very fucking curious now. Opportunity, prosperity, new venture. Let's put that there. That's got me like curious as hell. And we'll put death right there. Excuse me. New opportunity, resources, abundance, prosperity, security, stability, manifestation. In this card, there is a single mysterious hand that comes out of the clouds. In the hand, it looks like there's a golden coin with the pinnacle engraved on its surfaces. This pinnacle is associated with the element of earth and is seen as a sign of wealth and all things material and earthly. Below the hand is a garden which appears to be flourishing with flowers and other kind of vegetation, giving off the aura of fertility, growth, and prosperity. Hey, Roman. I'm telling you, Jake, every time you're around, he comes around. He must know you. The mountain represents the ambition required to drive one's search for the pentacle. The flowing creek seems to indicate the emotions are flowing towards this ambition. Okay. The ace and the tarot are all indicative of new beginnings. When you draw any of them, it means that you are at a point in your life when a new cycle is beginning. You are about to start afresh, because the suit of pentacles is primarily concerned with all things material, not just financial, but also with the sensual. This reset can manifest itself as a new career, the undertaking of a new venture, or the new start of putting more care into your health. Wherever this beginning takes place, the Ace of Pentacles assures that what is to come will bring great abundance and opportunity. Watering the seed has the potential to be very rewarding, for anything that is grown on this energy is meant to be stable, secure, and give a good yield. Okay. To see the Ace of Pentacles indicates a seed being planted into a material world, and your feelings of security and stability like a seed. This opportunity must also be nurtured and sometimes invested in with energy, time, or funds. Watering the seed has the potential to be very rewarding. For anything that is grown on this energy is meant to be stable, secure, and give good yield. Prosperity is coming your way. Also, one also has to make sure that they are psychologically prepared for the opportunities that are appearing. To be able to harvest the gift of the pentacles, we need to be filled with the common calm that stability brings. This is a kind of spiritual prosperity, if you will. This kind of mindset can mean we become open to trying new things and not sticking to the old, washed out routine. Okay. Upright love meaning steady, loving relationship, abundance and prosperity and love. Privileged couple. Upright career meaning new work or business opportunity. Upright financial, investing in future, new financial journey. I like this one better. Tarot love meaning a love that is loyal, lasting, and practical is suggested by this card. The pentacles are related to the element of earth. I wonder if you're an earth sign. So I get native off you. Natives are drawn to earth for some reason. And I'm drawn to earth like a mug. Which gives relationships a steady, generous, and reliable quality. Couples may find that their relationships give them a feeling of stability and security, and its influences give them the confidence to take risks and explore. This gives lovers a feeling of independence and allows each to thrive as individuals. While bringing more back to relationships, relationships may feel prosperous. I know how to speak, and abundant. And you and your lover may feel lucky and privileged to enjoy life together. If you're single, make sure to take care of your practical life as well, and this will give you the foundation you need to find love that can flourish. Career meaning new opportunities are available to you now that you can secure a better job or a higher position in your existing company. Should you take your chances and work hard, you may be rewarded with a promotion, a business venture, or a new job that truly fulfills you. Since it's an ace, this card signals beginnings, and things change can mark the start of a new adventure or era for you. Good energy is coming your way. You should welcome it like a breath of fresh air. I really like this card for you. What investments are you making towards your future? This is for financial. This is your present tense. The Ace of Pentacles signals financial opportunities or new financial journeys. Consider this card as a seed. You are being given the chance to take this seed and grow it into something that can sustain you in a long term. Try and make the most of it by learning more about your finances or putting away some savings for the future. If you're really lucky, this card can also signify some kind of windfall or financial gifts coming your way. Okay. Weirdly enough, the spirits threw these cards at me. So it's like I got those cards plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got the 8 of Cups upright. Roman, quit open the laundry door. Weirdly enough, these cards were thrown at me when I was shuffling the deck. They literally got thrown out of the deck at me, which was weird. So I was like, you know what? I'm reading these cards for you. So the spirits are like, here, bitch, read these. I'm like, yes, the witch is reading the cards. So when that normally happens at me, that wasn't the cat. Uh-huh. So yeah, good things are coming for you. So like I said, when I saw these ones I feel more accurate in, and I feel more comfortable in. So I'm gonna do the death one with that one. Oh, you have? Okay. Okay. Have you got the Eight of Cups and another reading as well, face up? Nice. Okay. It's good to know that I'm hitting some same cards with some other readers. That's kind of crazy. Actually, Jay's my last read for tonight, but I'm going to do another reading on Tuesday. It is right now 4:59 my time, and I live Central Standard Time on my end. So if you come back Tuesday, I will actually give you another read. I'm finishing up Jay's right now. He's my last one for the night. So I'm closing him off, and he's my last one for tonight because I am spent, because I've been at this for 2 hours. And since I do this for free, I'm exhausted. Girl needs to wash off her war makeup and get some sleep because this Native American witch is exhausted. All right, Jay, let's get you to your death reading, and then we will finish off with the Eight of Cups. Okay, let's get the major arcana. So if you come back, Gigi, I will get you back on Tuesday. Okay, sweetheart? Just remember, subscribe, and you can see when I pop on Tuesday, and I can go ahead and read you then, okay? All right, major arcana. This is end of cycle, beginnings, change, and metamorphosis. Oh, I need to get the string and tie it to my tooth. Okay. Transformation, endings, change, transition, letting go, and release. Okay. Here we see Death riding a beautiful white horse while holding up a black flag with a white pattern. It is portrayed as a living skeleton, the bones being the only part of the human body existing after death. He wears armor, which gives him invincibility, signaling that no one can destroy death. The white horse that he rides stands for purity. As death purifies everyone, beneath him all classes of humans lie in the dirt. A king, a pauper, meant to remind us that death does not differentiate between class, race, or gender. The death card signals that no major phase in your life is ending and a new one is going to start. Oh, that hurts. Another meaning is that you are going to go through a major change, transition, or transformation. The old version of you is going to die to allow the new you to be created. This can be a scary time for you because you may be unsure of what will happen in the future. Even if you are scared, you should welcome the change because you are opening the door to a new life events. Death can also mean that you need to let go of any unhealthy attachments that you have that you have in your life. This is an important part of your life. So learn to keep moving forward is one of the lessons death teaches us. Love meaning. Changes in relationships, changes in romantic life, ending relationship. Upright career meaning. Job transition, career transition, leaving unfulfilling career. Upright financial meaning, financial loss, adapting to financial loss, changing views of money, the love meaning for death. When it comes to love and relationships, a death tarot card love meaning can indicate being stuck in an emotion dynamics that are no longer working. If you're already in a relationship, for the relationship to continue, you must learn to embrace change. Sometimes this card can also indicate that you may want to end the relationship, especially if it hasn't been going well. It's important to remember that all doors that close with death, tarot can also open another. While death may be difficult to accept in love tarot, in a love tarot card reading, transformations for one partner or another may be what is needed to help both individuals grow. It is also important to remember that the cards are suggestions and that you have the choice to either adapt and welcome your relation transformation or let go. While initially scary, the transformations that Death Tarot card can bring to love can also be a positive. In less stressful terms, it can be the coming of a new era, such as an engagement. If you are not in a relationship, the Death Tarot card love meaning can instead point to beliefs, attitudes, or behaviors or that you are currently shedding that can help you develop healthier, stronger relationships. Career meaning. If you're if you've been considering a career change, the upright death card can be a signal that you should take the plunge and act now. Act now. You may have been through a period of apathy, disinterest, and frustration at your current job, and you should not take decisiveness action. Decisive action. There we go. Events in life may force you to make a change. You may be clinging to your current path because it offers stability, certainty and safety, but if you are otherwise unhappy or feel unchallenged, there is much more to lose in your comfort. Often, when one door closes, another one opens. Embrace the shifts occurring right now. Dive in. Financial meaning upright. Loss and signaled by Death Tarot card. I hate when they put weird words. It doesn't make fucking sense. Okay. Meaning that you may unfortunately be dealing with the loss in your financial resource. This period also be the initiator to a transformation in how you handle your relationships with your money and what you value. The lessons you learn from this time can lead to practical changes when it comes to managing your resources, as well as spiritual changes in knowing what is truly important to you. I'll consider those two your present. So you're definitely having some major change. Bite on some. I actually have some raw cloves, so I might do that. Thank you, Jake. I appreciate it, sweetheart. Thank you. Yeah, Eight of Cups will be your future. I'm fixing to read that one for you, Jay. Thank you, Kai. I appreciate it. If you want a reading, sweetie, I will actually have another reading open on Tuesday night. I'll be here 9 p.m. Central Time. And right now it is, if I can get my clock to pop up. Come on, clock. Work with me. It's 5:06 a.m. my time. I'm finishing up with Jay. And then I'm going to pop out. Because I'm dying. I've been here for almost 2 hours and 30 minutes. And I'm finishing up with Jay's. And I'm going to suck on some clothes with my tooth. And I'm because I'm I'm dying. If you can wait for me Tuesday, Jesse, I don't know how soon you're playing the lottery, sweetheart. If you will wait for me on Tuesday, I can do a pendulum read for you real quick then. Because right now no, you're fine, Alyssa. Don't worry about it, hon. I'm finishing up Jay's reading, and then I'm going to pop in the shower and head to bed because it's like literally almost 6 o'clock in the morning my time, and I've been doing readings for literally 2 hours. And I do these for free. I don't charge for them, so And no, yeah, I don't mind, Jay. I actually enjoy reading the tarot. This is actually how I relax, believe it or not. I'm hurrying. You are impatient. Torp. Love you, Jay. I gotta mess with you. Okay, so we're on 8 of Cups. Okay. 8 of Cups. Okay, walking away, disillusionment, leaving behind. Okay. This is your future. Okay. In the 8 of Cups, we are confronted with the movement of transition. We see a cloaked figure taking off to a barren land, leaving behind 8 golden cups. He is tired of what those cups that he has spent so much time collecting and is now setting off to seeking a higher purpose. It may be a result of boredom or unhappiness that comes with realizing that whatever they have been looking for in life isn't as pleasurable or as satisfying as they once assumed it would be. Okay, so bored with money, maybe. The person undertaking this journey might also signify be seeking excitement in the unknown. The mountains, barrens, lands that he sets off to can also be symbolized facing new challenges. Their stark emptiness seems to indicate that they are wanting for one to come and shape. The journey that is taken can be done in the guise of trying out new things that have the potential to help one grow mentally as well as spiritually. So maybe going on a spiritual journey. It also shows the willingness to detach oneself from others so that one can work on self-improvement and self-understanding and growth. Okay, yeah, pretty much right on. The 8 of Cups signifies time for change or transition by means of walking away from something. Just like a caterpillar has to die before transforming into a beautiful butterfly, we all need to transform ourselves in our lives from time to time. This is the case especially after being tired of living what was the day to day and embarking on a new journey that will one have a deeper understanding about life in general. Getting the upright side of this card shows that you are dissatisfied with your life and need to experience a higher purpose in life. So you might be going like on like a higher purpose, like Buddhist, like shamanist, like a shaman, maybe like a higher purpose. You may have been exploring your options, flitting about from one choice to another, tasting the wine in each cup as a means to sort out what it is that you really want with your life. You are now experiencing a feeling of exhaustion and are coming to realization that you must step away from what is familiar. It is a choice and a recognition recognition that true happiness will not be found in what you have already created. Okay. You're coming to a realization that you must step away from what is familiar. Okay. Your love meaning. Take some time to ask yourself whether your relationship is one that you are happy with. The 8 of Cups tarot love meaning indicates that there is often some soul searching that needs to be done about whether your partnership is one that is truly fills you. Can you imagine spending the rest of your life with this person? Do they encourage you to be your best self? Do they encourage you to grow? Or instead, are you with them because you are scared of being alone or going back into the dating scene? This is unfair for both of you and your partner. It takes a lot of courage to look honestly within and answer these questions, as well as to walk away from a life that the two of you have built together. Okay. So, you are going to go on a serious spiritual journey. Are you Native American by any way, means, shape, or form? I mean, seriously, I have to ask that question. Do you have any Native American blood in you by any chance? Okay. Do you go to the summits? Like the sweat lodges where you, okay. Then you're probably might want to start investing on going to the travels, maybe searching with them, talking to, looking into that, maybe since they're talking about you searching for a higher purpose. Sometimes it's best to search into our bloodline. Um, our bloodline has the most beautiful history of spirituality. That's one that I searched deep into because being that the Cherokee Nation, I just recently found out about the Blackfoot that I have through my dad's side of the family from my sister on his side, because I'm my mom's only child, but he had other children with other women because he couldn't keep it in his pants with other women. My daddy was a hoochie. um, but I'm glad I have other siblings because it's really cool because I have a sister in Alaska. I have some in Oklahoma. I have some up in Virginia and stuff like that. So they're all spread out. But it's good to, do spiritual counseling with them because they can guide you on spiritual paths. And it sounds like with your spiritual awakening, it would be very good to go with them and walk through them with that because it could actually probably bring you the peace that you're searching for. I even study Buddhism because it's very similar to a lot of the beliefs that we have. So it's the closest. And until I can actually get to the sweat lodges and get to powwows, because I really want to go. Here in Texas, it's kind of hard to get to them, even though my friends, they actually go to ones up in Colleen and a few others. But I want to go to like the real deal, hardcore, crazy powwows that they do at night. I want to go to the real powwows, like the ones that they don't really do around the pale skins. I want to see the real deal ones. But it sounds like that would probably be the best thing because it sounds like you're needing to have the whole metamorphosis, that there's like this huge change coming in you. And so there's my eldest.
I thought you were going to become like a.
I am. I'm finishing up his reading, baby, and I'm done.
Okay.
But yeah, there's like this huge metamorphosis that you're gonna go through. And once you get there, you're gonna be solid and you're gonna be good. And it's gonna complete everything in you. So you're kind of like at your caterpillar stage right now. And until you go through that metamorphosis, you're gonna be fighting. You're like a magnet fighting against, you're like two positive magnets right now. So you're kind of like fighting against everything. So you're like, life is a positive magnet and you're a positive magnet. So until you go against that spiritual affirmation, you're going to be constantly having that kinetic fight. So you can go on whichever travel you want, but that might actually help you out. Depending on what you're curious about. It's helped me out a lot, even though I do practice a lot of witchcraft. I study a lot of the shamanism. We do have shamans in our witches group on Facebook. I've asked them to start helping me out because I do want to study it naturally. Like the curanderos, I really like, especially living in Texas. We have a lot of them here, and I respect them because they have the Hispanic roots and they have the Native American roots. And they are actually healers because they do the Catholic and the Native American.
Before you go to sleep,
Yeah.
can you make the coffee for me? Because I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it home because he has to go work at Probably 5 again tomorrow, so that's why I'm asking you.
To make Dad's coffee?
Yes.
Aye, Capitan. I got you.
As long as you're feeling better.
My tooth is going to fall out my head, but I don't know. Go ahead and make it right now.
Honestly.
Go ahead and make it. Now. You can kind of not tell I'm tired. I'm delirious. But yeah. So there's like tons of books that I've read on different Native American things to start off with. And then it's always good to ask questions. You could, depending on your Native American heritage, you can always start messaging them, email them, studying them. They can correspond with you. So, I mean, if anything, I can keep in touch with you. We can talk, and I can, dig up as much information to help you out as much as I can to help you with that. I'd be more than glad to help you out on your path as well. Being that I am a teacher, I'd be more than glad to help you out as well, Jay. You can subscribe if you want to keep in touch with me on my Facebook, Instagram, or anything like that. I have links on one of my videos where it shows how to get in contact with me. You can click that video and figure out how to get in touch with me and let me know if there's any research that you need help with or anything like that, and I can help you out with it. You're very welcome. I mean, I try to help out as much as I can. Because I try to do as much research on my own end, because even on my dad's side of the family, it's very hard trying to find out more about my lineage. So it's like, like, how much of it do I have? Like, where did it start? And so it's like, I have to go through like Cherokee Nation, Blackfoot Nation, and, grandparents' names and so I can send it into this nation and and it's like it's a headache.
All right, I'm gonna make the coffee.
But I will go ahead and let y'all go for the night. It was a pleasure sitting in with you guys, giving y'all's reading. I'm glad I could help y'all out. I appreciate y'all's company. It was a good laugh. I loved y'all guys. I hope I helped y'all's out, answer y'all's question. I will see y'all Tuesday. Remember, Central Standard Time. I live in Central Texas, so look it up on the computer. Good night, Jay. You sleep well, buddy. So if anybody wants a reading for Tuesday, Central Standard Time, Texas, I will be here in between 9:30, 10 o'clock on Tuesday. If not, I will post if I'm not coming in, if I'm not feeling good, because my tooth ain't feeling good in my ear. Okay, guys? I love y'all. Y'all have a good night. Y'all be blessed. Remember, today was a blessing. Tomorrow's not promised. So try to do your best and pay it forward, okay? Good night, guys.
All right,